Hey guys, Declan Plays HD here, and today I'm going to be doing another player review. Today's player review is going to be based around none other than Bruno Fernandes. It's 97 rated Team of the Year card. Now, as you can see there, I got him first owner, untradeable, on early hours of Monday morning when doing an objective. I got a 55k pack, opened it up, and gave the most maddest of reactions because I really didn't expect to bag myself a card like this. I seen the purple what's it, like the purple confetti coming out and stuff like that, and then I seen Portugal, and at that moment I knew that it was an actual Team of the Year and not just a nominee. And then when it came up with Manchester United, I mean, even if it came up with Juventus, I'd have been obviously made up, but I'm kind of happier I got Bruno Fernandes, because if you was to watch my channel, you'd see that I've actually got a series at the moment with Ronaldo's Team of the Year card that my brother packed a few weeks ago now. Check that out on my channel, by the way, because it's really interesting. It's basically going from bronze to gold with Ronaldo scoring just goals in each game of division rivals. So it's quite the challenge, but so far I don't think it's been too bad, even though the goals against me have been pretty harsh. But yeah, so today's review, anyway, going back to the point, is on Bruno Fernandes. As we can see on his base card, he's got pretty insane stats: 97 rated, 90 pace, 97 shooting, 98 passing, 97 dribbling. He's even got 82 defending and 87 physical. Now, I didn't even realise about the defending side. He could literally play as a defensive midfielder, but I wouldn't really recommend it. You'd probably best play him as a centre mid or an attacking midfielder, because that's his best play style. And if you wanted to play him up top, so be it. It's not always the worst thing in the world if you really wanted to do so, because you can always switch in between him and any other player in the team that you really want to. So I chose to put a Hunter card on him, purely just to try and max out his pace, because the rest of his card doesn't really need max stats. But it's up to you as to what kind of card you're going to be putting on, because at this point I am recording this as they have now came out of packs, and the only reason why now I'm going to do a review on them is because I got them on the Monday and it's currently now Tuesday. So, you know, if I wanted to review a player, I can always just put it on. And if anyone's ever interested to see what my take is on someone, then there's always a video on my channel there for you. So I played 10 games with them and managed to score 15 goals and get 3 assists. These games were all in weekend league, and the majority of them were at like 3 in the morning. So yeah, it was so far my experience with the card has been phenomenal. I did rage quite a lot, but he did win me some crucial games. He's just overpowered. Like, even if he didn't want to choose Hunter, he's so quick. As you can see, his base stats is 91 acceleration with 89 sprint speed, but with the Hunter, it's maxed out 99 on both, and you can really feel that in game. He is like a lightning bolt. Every stat within the shooting, passing, everywhere around the card, even all the way down to the defending and physical, they're high for definitely an attacking midfielder. They're all basically 99 or late 90s, which is incredible for a card like this. It's an endgame card that's been given out in January. It's one of the top 3 cards of the year so far, if you discount, icons, obviously, because it's a Team of the Year card. So I'm just going to show you on Footbin now what other cards he's got and how it compares, and maybe what the best chemistry styles would be for you, because at this point you would be paying, upwards of 5 million if his price doesn't even rise after now, because it's now 10 o'clock on that Tuesday and they only came out of packs at 6. So you'll start to find over the next few months that his card will become more rarer and rarer, or even just higher in price if it's not rare. So I'm just going to switch over to Footbin quickly, and as you can see here, his card currently is 4.4 million, 4.418 million. Obviously it's going to fluctuate up and down from that, but straight from the get-go, if you was to compare him to his normal card, which is 87 rated and going for around 67,000 coins, it's a bit of a madness. I did manage to get that 87 card, so I have tried that one as well when it first I think it was within about the first 3 weeks of FIFA I managed to get that one, which is obviously an incredible pull itself, but I ended up putting that in an SBC for someone. I can't remember who it was, but I'm pretty sure I've still got that person anyway. Better have, because obviously that's such a big base card to get anyway. But when you compare both of them, it's incredible. I mean, we can always just go through his base to the next setup, and you know, but these aren't reviews of these guys. As you can see on the screen now, as I'm scrolling through, you can see the prices and you can see the stats as they climb and climb. But the biggest one is obviously the fact that every single stat's got at least a +10 on the base card, from the base card, which is absolutely insane. I mean, you've probably never seen a card this year, or even in the last two years since last Team of the Year, jump that high. Only in Team of the Season did he really do that, so it's going to be a while until any card shows such fate. Scrolling down, I can see that people are preferring to use Anchors, Shadows, Sentinels, Engines, whatever. I can see why, because it does bump up his card quite, you know, incredibly. So if you was to put a Anchor on him, you're looking at 95 pace, 89 defending, and 93 physical, which, you know, that's obviously for someone who's looking to play him in more of a centre mid role, which is completely viable. It does make him a 90 defender if you put him at the back, but he is only 5'10" and he is an attacking player IMO, so definitely wouldn't recommend doing that. But again, it's completely up to you. It's your coins. We'll just see Shadow, and then, because it's just basically the same. You're looking at 90 defending with 99 pace, and the one that I put on him, you'd already basically have max, but I really just wanted to juice it as much as possible, because I am going to be just playing this guy in a very attacking role for basically the whole of FIFA. So 99 pace and 99 shooting, bumping them two up as we've seen in game as well. So that's what he looks like on the console, and he's only going to get higher in price over the next few days. You might see a slight decline over this coming week, because Future Stars is coming out, and that is classed as quite a big promo. But after that, he'll, as we all know, he'll definitely start going up in price again if he starts to get a bit more rarer. So let me just jump back to the console. So going back to this guy here now, this is the team that I've been playing him in over the weekend. I have got him as well, who was untradeable, so that's nice. And I also managed to get Boateng too. So it's not like a 10 out of 10 team, because then teams would usually, you know, feature Pele's and Maradona's, Ronaldo's, yeah, but it's definitely a 9 out of 10 team, I'd say. What I'm going to do for you is I'm actually going to play a game in Division Rivals, and we're going to primarily focus on Bruno Fernandes, see how he plays, and I'll be able to give you more of a verdict as like a most recent game as to what I think of the card. I've already got a really good, strong opinion based off the first 10 games, but I think playing a game live and getting my reaction in games, obviously the most purest thing, and a lot of reviewers do that, so I'd rather give that kind of input. So we are going to get ourselves into a match. It's always nice to see what the other guy's rocking. So he's got an 89 Bruno there, a few okay players, but they're all mostly base players. I'm currently in Division 2, so as someone who doesn't really play FIFA as much as most people, it's sometimes quite hard, but we'll just get into the game and have a little go with Bruno. I'll be able to tell you and be able to show you what he's like, just so you get a better idea if you ever want to, you know, pick him up for yourself. Oh my god. Okay, well that wasn't great. I don't know what his feet are like, his left foot, but that really wasn't quite right. And maybe he should have just shot with his right foot, and I didn't. So yeah, that's not great. But I'm sure that doesn't really put too many people off. I'm just not very good at shooting. Or as you can see, I'm 1-0 down already, so. Oh. Right, let's put Bruno on this corner. That was on target, it's a goal. It's a good cross. Ah. Wow, there you go. There's a goal with the boy. Very, very easy to just dribble your way in and out. Someone who finishes like goal free on average. It's definitely quite easy to deal with a card that's 5 million coins, so I guess. Finesse? No. Okay. Finesse again? Oh, so close. Okay.
Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
And that's 2. So, yeah, very nice. That was a nice little bit of fast play from Bruno just himself, really. Ronaldo pitched in a little bit, but it was mostly the main man himself.
They just need to hold on a bit longer to see this out. Authoritative attacking play from Declan this time.
He's got a hat-trick, and this is a game that I should be losing. This guy is so much better than me. He's just got a normal team. That's all that, you know, the difference between it's the fact that I don't know whether he got unlucky during Team of the Year or whether he wasn't bothered, but it is that quality of like the player itself. You can't just play the game with just base players, especially now that the game's been around for a few months. But I don't know how much free time this guy's got, but he definitely deserves to have a better team. Oh god. Well, we'll get a last second free kick to test what he's like with the free kicks. Yeah, oh god. Let's forget about the free kicks because an awful game. The 11th game I've played and he's now scored 18 goals, which is just insane really when you think about it. The team that I am playing with, I just thought I'd throw in there that I am playing with an untradeable team. It's a complete untradeable team, so there isn't a single player in that lineup that I can sell, so it's quite nice to actually have such a unique feature, and that's something that I'll keep throughout the whole of FIFA like I did last FIFA. But yeah, 18 goals, 3 assists in 11 games for me now, and I'm just your average gold 3 player, so I don't know whether reviews are any better from the high-end people, like you know, pros and stuff, but if you was going to take it from the average player, then he just makes your team so much more better. He's very quick, very agile, shooting's insane, and his passing range is it's incomparable really. It's quite something else. Some of the balls that he was throwing through when I was playing him as a like a centre midfielder in custom tactics over the weekend were insane. He's definitely the best card I've played with this year, and I've done a review on Team of the Year Ronaldo. I really enjoyed Ronaldo, but I really enjoyed Bruno Fernandes, mainly because I've played him in the same team as the base Ronaldo, and I guess the setup's a bit different, but he just changes the game completely. Like, if I'd have just played that regular game where I was passing along to everyone else as well, instead of trying to like give the ball mainly to him, then he'd have probably got more assists instead of goals, or if he probably would have still scored them goals. And I was playing someone who admittedly was better than me, but again, it's just a card that transforms your team completely. I would give him overall, out of 5, I'd give him 5. It's probably the best card I'm going to have all FIFA, and if I manage to get, I don't know, team of the season, Bruno or Mbappe or Ronaldo or someone, then obviously I'll have a different review. But as of right now on FIFA 21, or even any FIFA I've played, and I've been playing FIFA Ultimate Team since 2011, so yeah, it's definitely the best card I've ever touched. But yeah, so I'd give his pace 10 out of 10, shooting 9.5, weak foot can be a tiny bit better, but incredible card nonetheless. Passing, insane, 10. Dribbling, 10. Just so agile, easy, and when you're running sometimes and you go to turn whilst you're still pressing down R2 to keep the pace up, it sometimes goes a bit wonky with players, or the ball goes a bit further away where the defender can take it off you. But in this instant, it just stays by his feet and he's able to just run straight after it if it moves away. His defending and physical, they're not really things that you should necessarily be too bothered on, but if I was to really judge them, then the defending I can't really judge, just based on the fact that I haven't played him as a defensive midfielder or a centre mid that stays back. But with having a high defence and putting a card like a Shadow or an Anchor, you definitely see the better results in the end. But the physical, you can definitely feel it. For someone who is 5'10", and as we know in real life, he's not a big guy. He's very strong on FIFA, and I've seen that with the base card as well. But obviously the Team of the Year card's going to be a lot more physically there. You can always, again, use a different chemistry style and up that alongside the defending, so that both of them are the ones that are boosted. But overall, an incredible card. As I say, 5 out of 5, best one I've used this FIFA. Before you go, if you wanted to look at the player traits, you can see them on screen there. They're all, the best ones, near enough that you can have on all the cards. But that's been my player review of Bruno Fernandes, the best card I've played with on FIFA, and that's coming from someone who's used 98 Ronaldo. But I'd definitely put Ronaldo right there alongside him, and Neuer as well, because Neuer kept me in a lot of games. But they're not reviews for them players today anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you're brand new, and subscribe as well whilst you're at it. Leave a comment below as to what videos you'd like to see from my channel in the future, and I hope you guys have a lovely evening. Peace.